Good morning, girls.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll start a class. Okay, so before starting our Android class, okay, how many of you have installed ADT bundle in your laptop? Yes, put it in chat box. How many of you have installed successfully without any issues? Kritika installed. Okay. Only one? What about others? What about others? Since my laptop crashed, I have downloaded a Sketchware app on my mobile. Okay. What about others? Manisha installed. Okay. Sindhu. Okay. Vandana. I'm installed in mobile. Mobile means you have installed the app, Vandana. Narmada installed. Okay, Vandana. I'm asking about those who are having laptop. Mobile, it is very easy to install. It's an application, right? So you can download and you can install. Not at all a problem. Shruti, you installed. You're saying yes, ma'am. Asha, Divyashri, okay. What about others? So only 10. You said you're going to use your mobile. Others, you're having your laptop or PC, right? So I said you have to install it. Okay, Sandra, Shruti, right? Then the remaining group, only I got 10 to 15 replies, 15 response. What about the remaining people? Afren installed. Okay, so I'll ask in your group. Okay, you're not responding properly. Okay, I'll ask at the end. Okay, so few you have installed ADT bundle for Eclipse. Okay, so now you got Eclipse IDE environment for developing your Android applications. Okay, those are going to use mobile phones. I'll teach you later. Okay, I'll give you the things later. Okay, after completing the first exercise. Okay, this is about the IDE environment, you have to learn. Everyone you should learn. Okay, you should know about the Eclipse IDE environment for Android development. If you're going to use your laptop or you're going to use your mobile, that's not a problem. You need to understand the parts of the Eclipse IDE so that we can develop our applications very easily. Okay. Okay, I'll present my screen. Just tell me whether you can able to see my presentation. Are you able to see my presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Since I'm opening my screen in a full screen mode, okay, don't put any comments on your chat box, okay? Just if you want anything, just on your mic and you speak out, okay? If any disturbances you face, you on your mic and speak out, okay? Because I'm maximizing my screen, because I'm going to open Eclipse IDE, so I can't able to see your chat messages, okay, while doing my presentation. Okay, so there's a quick tour to Eclipse IDE for Android development. Okay, a few things we are going to see. Then directly we are going to the Eclipse IDE environment. There, I'm going to teach you how to start. So, what are the things you have to do before doing application? How to start with the first program. Okay, first application. How to run it. Okay, take your notebook, take notes. Okay, so after this presentation, I'm going to explain. Okay, I'm going to show demo only. Okay, you may not have the notes. Okay, so if you note it down, next time when you try to do it, it is easy for you. Otherwise, it is very hard. And especially those who are going to use your mobile phones for developing your Android apps, just note it down. Okay, note everything. Whatever I show in the demo, just note all the steps. Okay, so that it is easy for you to do the say exercises in our lab. Okay, labல பண்ணும்போது it is easy for you. Otherwise ஒண்ணுமே புரியாது, இந்த environment மறந்து போய்டும். Okay, right. Okay, before moving to the development environment, we need to know about the development environment. So we are going to use the development environment for developing Android apps. So our development environment consists of Eclipse, okay, with the ADT bundle and the SDK. Okay, Eclipse, ADT bundle and SDK. So ADT bundle, we are going to see all those things. So our development environment is nothing but to create, to organize our files, okay, organize our contents, organize everything, and managing the components of the Android app. Okay, so here our development environment is a very friendly environment. We can say it is a friendly workbench. Okay, mostly it was called as workbench. Okay, friendly workbench. There we can create, organize and manage all the components of our application, Android application. Okay, so this is about our development environment. So Android developers workbench. Okay, so it typically includes three important tools. Okay, one is Eclipse IDE. So there you can see ADT bundle, Android development tools. What is ADT? Android development tools. Okay, and the third one is third tool is Android system development kit or software development kit. Okay, sometimes it is called a software development kit, sometimes it was referred as Android system development kit. Okay, software development kit. So three things in our Android developers workbench. Workbench means you are a developer, in your environment you can see all these tools. Eclipse IDE, inside the Eclipse IDE you can see ADT bundle and SDK tools. Okay, so Eclipse IDE means it is used to create and debug your Java code. Okay, so here we are going to develop Android applications by using language Java. Okay, so we can create and we can debug our Java code in our Eclipse IDE environment, and you can manage all the resources. Okay, so many resources are available. You can utilize it, all the built-in resources. You can utilize it. You can use it for your own application. Okay, normally it is used in making of an Android application, Eclipse IDE. Okay, it is used to create, debug your Java code and manage the resources. Okay, and ADT plugin. Okay, it is a plugin. It is attached with our Eclipse IDE. Okay, So ADT plugin means Android Development Tools plugin. Okay, it extends Eclipse. So when you are having only Eclipse IDE, you can create and you can debug Java code alone. Okay, so if you want to develop an Android application, so you need a plugin. It is Android Development Toolkit. Okay, Toolkit. So it extends Eclipse, so you can easily reach the tools of SDK. So for your Android application, so many softwares you need. Okay, software development toolkit. So through ADT plugin, you can reach SDK for using menus, for using all the views. You can use all the things available in the software development kit. Okay, through plugin, ADT plugin only, you can reach all the tools in the SDK. Okay, so SDK, software development kit. Okay, it contains tools, number of tools. You can use it to transfer your files. You can create your profile. You can emulate. You can use emulator to run your Android application. You can observe. You can debug your applications. You can run in any virtual environment, or you can run in your physical Android device also with the help of SDK tools. Okay, so SDK tools, it does all the works for you. It is used to transfer, it is used to profile it, it is used to emulate, it is used to observe, it is used to debug your applications. Okay, entire application. It may be XML file, it may be it contains number of files. Okay, .java files. So so many class files. So everything will be debugged, okay, using the SDK toolkit. So we can run this SDK toolkit in your virtual environment, like emulator. You can create an emulator, Android, which through Android Virtual Manager, Device Manager, you can create an emulator, you can run it, or you can use a physical Android device. If you're having your Android mobile phone, means you can run it on the Android mobile phone, okay, using SDK toolkit. Okay, so this is about your development environment. So you know how to install it. So after installing it, you can see I have created a shortcut in my desktop. So the first icon is the Eclipse ADT bundle. Okay, ADT bundle, shortcut to ADT bundle. Okay, and the second icon is the Eclipse environment for Java development and for the Android applications, Eclipse IDE. So if you have already, if you're having Eclipse, you are adding ADT bundle into it, means you can see an icon like this. Simply you are going to download the ADT bundle for Eclipse, means you can see icon like this. Okay, so whatever be the icon, so this is your shortcut to move inside your Eclipse IDE. So you have to click this shortcut. Okay, so I have placed this in my desktop. So double click it. Then you can see a dialog box to choose a workspace. Okay, I'll close this presentation. I'm going to open an Eclipse. Okay. See, you can see an exe file, eclipse.exe. It's a shortcut. Are you able to see my desktop? See my desktop page?
No, ma'am.
No? Yes?
No, ma'am.
No. I'm presenting the entire screen only. Wait, I'll check. Now, are you able to see? Are you able to see a dialog box?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, thank you. So select a workspace. So when you click on the shortcut, okay, you can see a dialog box. Okay, so select a workspace. Okay, so where you're going to store all your projects. Okay, Android application projects. Okay, so select a workspace. So it is telling ADT, Android Development Toolkit, stores your project in a folder called a workspace. Okay, so always your project is stored as a folder okay, that is called as a workspace. Workspace na enna yosikadinga சரியா. So உங்க ப்ராஜெக்ட்ட folderல ஸ்டோர் பண்ணோம். அந்த folderோட நேம் தான் workspace. Okay, you have to choose a workspace folder to use for this session. இப்போ நீங்க ஓபன் பண்ணிருக்கீங்களா for opening this Eclipse. So where you're going to store all your workspace folders, where you're going to store all your project folders. Okay, so என்னோட workspace பாத்தீங்கன்னா I have already chosen. Okay, from the last semester onwards I am using this location. Okay, so my location is D:, 2019 to 20 even, and my folder is Android. Okay, so you have to create a folder to store all your Android applications. Okay, so before starting up. Okay, so this is my folder. I'm going to use this to store all my applications. Okay, D:, 2019-20 even Android. So this is a folder. So after choosing the folder, you can use the same folder for storing all your applications. Means you can tick this checkbox, use this as the default and do not ask again. If you select this checkbox, you can't see this dialog box again. Okay, when you are trying to open an Eclipse IDE. Okay, so I want to choose a different folder, so I'm just leaving it empty. Okay, without selecting it. Okay, I'm clicking OK button. Okay, okay, I have opened your Eclipse environment. Okay, so this is the Eclipse environment after clicking the OK button. Okay, this is the Eclipse IDE. Are you able to see the Eclipse IDE screen?
No, ma'am.
No. Now are you able to see my screen, my Eclipse IDE?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay,
Yes,
right. Okay, thank you. This is the Eclipse IDE. So always, you know, all Windows application it looks like this. Okay, so the first bar is the title bar. You already know. I'm going to write the code using Java language. So it is like Java hyphen and ASA is my project name. Okay, I'll teach you how to create a new project. Okay, we'll see. File. Okay, we'll create a new project and then we'll look into our IDE environment. Okay, how to create a new project. Note it down. Note everything. Okay, so file, new. You can see Android application project. Okay, this is to create a new Android application. File, new Android application project. Okay, so after that you can see a dialog box. Whether you can able to see a dialog box? Within
Yes, ma'am.
yes, okay, right. Okay, so your dialog box is to create a new Android application. You can see a title, enter application name. Okay, so application name is the one you can see in the Play Store or Play Store போய் நீங்க ஆப்ஸோட நேம்லாம் பாக்குறீங்கல்ல, so அதுதான் நீங்க இங்க என்ன நேம் கொடுக்குறீங்களோ that is your application name. Okay, so for example I'm going to give first app. Okay, so first app. Okay, so then my project name becomes the same, application name and project name becomes the same. Okay, and it automatically creates a package name, okay, in the particular location, com.example dot the name. Okay, na enna name kuduteno and the name vandu inga small letters la it will be converted because this is the Java standard. Okay, standard coding style. So always package names are in small letters. So neenga cap letters la kuduthalo automatically it will be changed to small letters. Okay, so package is a unique identifier. So within this package means package is nothing but a folder. Nammaloda terms la sonnona it is just a folder. Okay, so அந்த ஃபோல்டருக்குள்ள என்னோட ஃபைல்ஸ் எல்லாம் நான் கிரியேட் பண்ற ஜாவா ஃபைல், XML ஃபைல், manifest ஃபைல், APK ஃபைல், bin, so many files. Okay, everything will be stored inside this package com.example.firstapp. Okay, so this is my package name. By default, it creates a package, okay, with the application name you have given. So most of the time application name and project name are similar. So if you want, you try it, you can change and you can try it, okay. And minimum required SDK, software development kit, okay. So API, so many APIs was released. So over API for example, here it is given. So minimum required SDK is API 8, okay. So I'll teach you all those things, okay. நம்ம theory பார்க்கும்போது இதெல்லாம் பார்க்கலாம், API னா என்ன, okay. So on the bundle என்னெல்லாம் இருக்கும், so we'll see all those things, okay. Just look into this. So minimum required SDK means, so by default it was set as API 8, okay. And it is supported from the Android versions 2.2. 2.2 நான் work பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா I need this API set, API 8, okay. And the target SDK is API 17. இப்போ recent பார்த்தீங்கன்னா API 22, 23, 28 வரை வந்துச்சுன்னா I think so, okay. So நீங்க higher APIs உங்க system support பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா you have to keep on updating the SDK. SDK manager இருக்குல்ல, SDK manager double click பண்ணி install பண்ணிருப்பீங்க நிறைய பேர் லேப்டாப் வச்சிருக்கவங்க. So you have to keep on updating your SDK so that you can see the higher API versions here, okay. Here API up to API 18 is present here. So if you want to include the other classes, இப்போ API 22 எல்லாம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நிறைய classes இருக்கும், image processing குரிய classes, methods அதெல்லாம் இருக்கும். If you're going to use that அப்படின்னா you have to update it. எதை அப்டேட் பண்ணணும், SDK அப்டேட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா you can see higher API sets, okay. So you can it is mentioned here API 3 யூஸ் பண்ணீங்க அப்படின்னா Android version 1.5 தான் சப்போர்ட் பண்ணும், okay. Cupcake API 18 பார்த்தீங்கன்னா Android 4.3 Jelly Bean 4.3 க்கு அப்புறம் வந்த வெர்ஷன்ஸ் எல்லாமே என்ன செய்யலாம், சப்போர்ட் பண்ணலாம். ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி மினிமம் அதுக்கு முன்னாடி இருக்கிறதுல அதை யூஸ் பண்ண முடியாது. ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் வாட் இட் இஸ் மென்ஷன் ஹியர். டார்கெட் எஸ்டிகே ஹியர் ஐம் சூசிங் API 17. இஃப் யூ வாண்ட் யூ கேன் சேஞ்ச் இட் டு API 18. உங்க சிஸ்டம்ல 22, 23 இருக்கு அப்படின்னா யூ கேன் சூஸ் தட் டிபெண்டிங் அப்பான் யுவர் மொபைல் அப்ளிகேஷன், ஓகே. அண்ட் கம்பைல் வித், okay, when you are trying to compile your mobile application in the API set வச்சு compile பண்ணணும், it is asking about the API set. So here I am choosing API 18, okay, Android 4.3 version, okay. Then theme, I am choosing the theme here. You can change the theme. Theme வந்து உங்களுக்கு என்ன theme வரும்னே தெரியாது, so you can open it, then you can change the theme of your mobile application, okay. So this is the first page. While creating your Android application, you have to give your application name, project name, and you have to choose the minimum required SDK and target SDK. So automatically it was selected. If you want to change, you can change it, okay. Then you have to click next button, okay. So you can see a next page, configuring your project. You're going to configure your project, Android project, okay. So you can see so many check boxes here. Don't do anything, just read it, okay. What is this? You need to understand what is given here, okay. The first thing is, the first checkbox is create custom launcher icon. So launcher icon means, so you can, if you open a Play Store, you can see number of applications, or in your mobile you can see number of applications. So each and every applications you can see an icon, okay, and below that icon you can see you see a name, okay. That icon, okay, that application icon is called as a launcher icon. So by default you can see an Android launcher icon is present. If you're going to create your own icon for your application, you have to choose this checkbox, okay. By default it was checked, okay. You can choose your own launcher icon. I'll tell you how to choose your own icon, okay. Then the second one is create activity. Activity means a page, okay. Just assume it's a page. Unga Android app la paakra a page, okay, a screen, first a screen, okay. So create activity, I'm just clicking choosing the option create activity, and mark this project as library. I don't want this project as a library project, okay. And I have already chosen the workspace. If you want to change, you can change it here, okay. So by removing the checkbox, by uncheck it, then you can change the location, okay. I don't want to change the location. Now you can see D:19 to 20 even, and the folder is Android, and inside the folder one more folder is created, that is first app. First app is my project name, okay, what I have given in the previous page. Okay, then click next. Okay, you can see a configure launcher icon. By default, you can see Android icon. If you want to change it, okay, in the icon in the image I'm going to use my own image for my mobile app. You can change it. Okay, you can change it to any image. You can browse it from your local computer. You can choose it and you can have it as your app icon. Okay, or you can choose clip art. Okay, you can choose it, or you can choose a text. Okay, some Android applications you can see a text A or B, somewhat Z. Okay, so you can use text as a icon for your Android app. Okay, you can set image, you can set clip art, or you can set a text. Okay, now I'm going to set an image from my local computer. So you have to click browse. Just you can go to this is one of the image. I'm going to attach it. You can see, now you can see the icon. Okay, your mobile icon or Android app icon looks like this. Okay, and you can do all sort of things. You can change the padding value, you can trim it, surrounding blank space alan trim panuna, you can trim it. You can do the foreground scaling, crop panikalam, center la panikalam. Okay, you can see the differences. Okay, shape in the shape la Android icon irukano edume kudukala appadina depending upon your image. Enoda image rectangle ah irukku appadina rectangle shape la irukum icon. If you want to make it as a square, you have to choose square. It becomes square shaped icon. And if you want it as a circle shaped icon, you can make it a circle. If you want to change the background color, you can change it. Whatever you want, you can just do it. Then have to click on the button next. Okay, so this is the last page. Sorry, this is not a last page. You are going to create a blank activity. So initially we are going to create a blank activity, and later on if you're creating a project, you can go for master detail flow. Master detail flow means left side it's like a tab view, how your application looks. Application is visible in your tablet computers. Okay, so left side la pathina options irukum. When you click on this, you can see the details in the second half of your page. Okay, that is master detail flow. And full screen activity also you can do, but initially when you are developing a first application, so you have to choose blank activity without anything on your screen. Okay, only the title bar is present with the icon you have chosen, with the name, and with the settings, the three dotted icon. Okay, to see the settings. Okay, then you have to click next, and you have to choose the activity name and the layout name. Okay, so activity name is a Java file. It is a Java file. Activity is a Java file. Okay, then layout is a XML file. Okay, are you able to understand, girls? For each and every page, so you should have an XML file and a Java file. Okay, so XML file, it contains the layout. It is called as the layout file. Okay, layout file. Okay, then the activity file. Okay, so layout file is XML file and activity file is a Java file. Okay, so by default your name of your activity is main activity. You can change it to your name. For example, I am going to design a login page. Okay, so I'm changing the name as login page. It is a class name. Java nave enadhu everything is a class. Okay, so appa class name eppaditha irukanum, Java oda standards idha ellarume follow pananum. Okay, don't change it. Okay, you have to follow the coding styles and standards. Okay, Java ku sila coding style standards irukku. Class name apna each and every word of your class name starts with a capital letter. Okay, ipo na rendu word la name panna poren. Login page, so login is one word, page is another word. So you have to give a cap letter for the first letter. Okay, so L as capital and P as capital. Okay, login page without any space. Okay, if you want to separate it, you can use underscore. Apart from that, you should not use any special characters. Already you know the naming rules, variable naming rules, class naming rules. Okay, so login page is my activity name, automatically it changes your layout name. You can see layout name automatically changes activity underscore login underscore page. Okay, don't change the layout name alone, change the activity name. So depending upon the name you have given, it automatically changes the layout name. You can also change it, but the thing is, if system changes the name by based upon the activity, means it is easy for you to understand. Login page and the activity page of the layout page of the login page is activity underscore login underscore page. It is very easy to understand. Okay, so this is how you have to name it. Okay, so don't do other things. Okay, if you want, you can use it. Okay, later on we'll see this navigation type. Okay, then finish. So after a minute, you can see your application. Okay, page, application designing page. Okay, this is your page, this is your activity na screen ungala page. Okay, first page. So enna name kuduthonama, first tab is your application name. You can see it in the title bar. You can change it idhar maathikalam nama, and you can see icon நம்ம சேஞ்ச் பண்ணோம்ல, ஸோ அந்த ஐக்கான் நீங்க பார்க்கலாம். இப்போ நம்ம எதுவுமே பண்ண போறது கிடையாது, ஒன்லி வி ஆர் கோயிங் டு டிஸ்பிளே அ மெசேஜ். ஆல்ரெடி யூ கேன் சி டெக்ஸ்ட் வியூ. ஓகே, வித் த மெசேஜ் ஹலோ வேர்ல்ட். பை டிஃபால்ட் எல்லா பேஜ்லயுமே இது வரும். யூ கேன் டெலிட் இட். இஃப் யூ டோன்ட் வாண்ட், யூ கேன் டெலிட் இட். இஃப் யூ ஆர் கோயிங் டு எடிட் இட், ஸோ 2 ways you can edit it. So in the below you can see at the end graphical layout and the XML file. This is the code. Okay, coding window, and this is the designing window. Okay, if you do design here, automatically the coding will be added in the background. You can also change the code. நம்ம கோடிங் நம்மளே எழுதலாம். இப்போ ஹலோ வேர்ல்டு மெசேஜ் நான் மாற்றணும், அதை மட்டும் நான் மாற்றினா போதும். ஆண்ட்ராய்ட் கோலன் டெக்ஸ்ட்ல ஐம் கோயிங் டு கிவ் மை டெக்ஸ்ட் வெல்கம் மெசேஜ். Okay, so I'm changing the hello world message as welcome. Okay, I'm going to, if I'm going to move to the graphical layout, you can see it was changed. Okay, so VB.NET la pandra madhi, you can click here, you can change in the properties. You can see a properties window, right side. Okay, properties window, you can just click on that particular property text and you can edit it. Welcome to my app. You can change it automatically. It will be added in the code. Okay, so 2 ways you can do it. You can use the code or you can use the properties window, and you can see an outline window. If you don't want, you can just close it, close this window. So outline window is to see within which layout what are all the components present. See here, relative layout. Now you know the default layout and relative layout. I'll tell you what is relative layout and all. Okay, number of layouts are available. So here by default relative layout is set for my application, and inside that only one label is present. நீங்க அங்க label னு சொல்வீங்களா, அதுதான் இங்க text view. Okay, headings க்கு கொடுக்கிறதுக்கு. Okay, prompting messages. So in order to give prompting messages, you have to use text view. In order to give headings, you have to use text view. Okay, text view is a component used to give titles and prompting messages. Okay, so text view here, the value is present here. Okay, and you can see a palette left side of your screen, and from this from where you can choose the components you want to add it inside your application. You can add a button, you can add a small button, you can add a toggle button, on or off buttons. You can add checkbox, radio button, spinner control, progress bar, radio group, seek bar. You can add email address text box, you can add phone number text box, you can add password text box, you can add number text box, you can add autocomplete text box, you can add layouts. Okay, these are different types of layouts. You can add grid view, list view, scroll view. You can add tabs, you can add image view, so many views, image button. You can add videos, video view. You can add calendar, you can add date picker, time picker, clock, analog and digital clock, and so many things. Okay, so this palette, it is used to design your, so it consists of number of components. Okay, you can add whatever components you want for your application. Okay, and you can see in the left side you can see a project explorer, so where you can see all your files. Okay, your project and your files are organized. Okay, and you can see it is the organized manner, so you can just open it you can edit it. Okay, you can just look into this. You can create a new file by right clicking your project explorer, right clicking the particular folder. You can see all sorts of folders for a particular project. Here first tab is my project name. Inside that you can see number of files. நம்ம எதுவுமே பண்ணல சரியா, நம்ம என்ன பண்ணோம், only we gave the names. Okay, you can see number of folders here. Inside first tab you can see a folders src gen. So all your libraries are attached, all your dependencies, a bin folder, library folder, resources folder. Okay, so two files we created. One is the activity file and the other one is the layout file. Okay, so activity file is present inside src folder. If you extract it, if you click that arrow, it becomes a down arrow. So it means it contains folders. Okay, so you can see com.example.first tab. Okay, this is your package. Inside your package you can see your Java file, login page.java. You can double click it and you can view your Java file. Okay, and your layout file is present inside res folder. Res, you can see layout, and your file name is activity underscore login underscore page.xml. Okay, so this is your activity file and this is your Java file. Okay, when you click on the activity file, that will be open, and when you click on the Java file, you can see right, I'll open it. Okay, it will be opened in the editing area. There you can edit and you can do it. Okay, so this is how your IDE environment looks like. Okay, so now we have given a message, welcome to my app. Now we want to execute this application. So for executing this application, you have to create an emulator. Okay, so window, Android Virtual Device Manager, AVD. Okay, AVD Manager, Android Virtual Device Manager. Now we are going to choose the emulator. Emulator means a virtual environment. To execute our application, we need a virtual environment or we need a real physical device. Okay, already I told you how to execute it on your mobile phone. Now I'll teach you how to create a AVD. Okay, emulator, Android Virtual Device Manager. You can see I have created one virtual device. So now I'm going to create a new one. Click on the new button. Okay, so window, AVD Manager, and you have to choose new. Okay, so I'm going to give my AVD name as sample. Okay, and the device, okay, the virtual device is you can choose a device with a small size, 3.7 inch. Okay, the first one is inch, the double quotation means it's an inch, and about the resolution. Choose the smallest one so that your application will be executed in a faster manner. Okay, so I'm choosing this one. So target API is API level 18, already it was chosen. And if you want front camera or if you want back camera means you can choose it. Okay, memory options. So for my mobile application, I need 512. You have to give a minimum RAM size as 512 MB. Okay, 512. You have to specify it as 512. Okay, and don't give 1024. 1024 லாம் கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா எக்ஸிக்யூட் ஆகிறதுக்கு ரொம்ப நேரம் ஆகும். 1024 MB லாம் கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா ரொம்ப லேட் ஆகும். Okay, so 512, keep it as 512. And this is the virtual machine heap memory as 32 bits. Okay, keep it as 32 bits. And internal storage. Okay, so for your mobile application, how much internal storage is needed? Just give small amount of space. நம்ம இப்போ கொடுக்குற applications-ல அவ்வளோ space இருக்காது, 200. And I don't want the SD card space. என்னோட memory card space and external memory card space எனக்கு வேண்டாம். So I didn't specify any size here. And the important thing is emulation options. You have to choose use host GPU. Use host GPU. So when you choose this, so your real machine, okay, உங்களோட லேப்டாப்ல இருக்கலாம், உங்களோட ஃபோன்ல இருக்க லேப்டாப்பா இருக்கலாம், பிசியா இருக்கலாம், அதோட கிராஃபிக்ஸ் ப்ராசஸிங் யூனிட் என்ன பண்ணும் அப்படின்னா, it converts all the things, it does all your background things and it gives to the emulator. இதை நீங்க சூஸ் பண்ணல அப்படின்னா it takes much space, it takes more time to execute your mobile application. Okay, use host GPU means your machine. Okay, your real machine. Your real machine's graphics processing unit is used to carry out all the 2D and 3D graphics related things. Display பண்றது அதெல்லாம் பண்றதுக்கு நம்ம ரியல் மிஷினோட கிராஃபிக்ஸ் ப்ராசஸிங் யூனிட்டை நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கிறோம் இன்ஸ்டெட் ஆஃப் யூசிங் எமுலேட்டர்ஸ் ஒன். எமுலேட்டர்ஸோட யூஸ் பண்ணீங்க அப்படின்னா ரொம்ப ஸ்லோ ஆயிடும் உங்களோட சிஸ்டம். ஓகே, click OK. Now you can see an AVD manager. Okay, it was created. Okay, so after creating the emulator, you have to run it. Okay, so run. You can click on this run button or you can choose this. Okay, run. Okay, wait, run configuration. And you have to choose your project name. What is your project name? What is our project name? It's a first app. Okay, choose it, first app, then target machine where you're going to run your application. So now we created one AVD, okay, virtual device. That is, the name of the virtual device is sample. Okay, so sample, you have to choose it, apply, click apply and run. Okay, so just click. Some changes happened. Okay, okay, you can see an emulator or emulator open ஆகுறது தெரியுதா உங்க மொபைல் மாதிரியே? Are you able to see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, your application is loading. Okay, in an emulator. Emulator means it's a virtual device. சரியா? நான் ஒரு மொபைல் போனோட சைஸ், ஒவ்வொரு மொபைல் போனுக்கும் ஒவ்வொரு சைஸ் இருக்கும். மானிட்டரோட சைஸ், உங்க டிவைஸோட சைஸ், இட்ஸ் இன் இன்ச்சஸ் அண்ட் அபவுட் த ரெசல்யூஷன். ஒவ்வொன்றுக்கும் ஒரு ரெசல்யூஷன் இருக்கும். யூ ஹேவ் டு சூஸ் த லெஸ் ஒன். ரொம்ப லெஸ்ஸா இருக்க சூஸ் பண்ணீங்க அப்படின்னா உங்களுக்கு ஈஸியா ரன் ஆயிடும். அதுவே இட் டேக்ஸ் டைம். ஓகே, யூ ஹேவ் டு வெயிட். ரொம்ப பொறுமையா எழுந்துடக்கூடாது. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அப்ளிகேஷன் ரன் பண்ணும்போது இன்னும் ரொம்ப ஸ்லோவா இருக்கும். ரன் பண்ணிட்டீங்க அப்படின்னா டோன்ட் க்ளோஸ் யர் எமுலேட்டர். எமுலேட்டரை ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் ரன் பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது. க்ளோஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னா ஒவ்வொரு தடவை ரன் பண்ணும் போதும் ஆஃப்டர் டூயிங் எனி சேஞ்சஸ் இஃப் யூ ஆர் ட்ரைங் டு ரன் இட் அகைன் இட் டேக்ஸ் அகைன் 5 or 10 minutes. ஓகே, ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் you have to run your emulator, okay, and minimize it, do the changes, click on the run button, it will be updated in your emulator. Okay, don't close your emulator after doing your work. Okay, ஒரு தடவை முடிச்சிட்டேன், நான் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டேன், அடுத்த தடவை சேஞ்சஸ் பண்றேன் அப்படின்னா ரொம்ப நேரம் எடுக்கும். ஓகே, ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நீங்க ஓப்பன் பண்ண உடனே எமுலேட்டர் ஓப்பன் பண்ணி மினிமைஸ் பண்ணி வச்சிருங்க. நீங்க கோடிங்லாம் அடிச்சு முடிக்கிறதுக்கு முள்ள எமுலேட்டர் ஓப்பன் ஆயிடும். ஓகே, தட்ஸ் நான் அப்படிதான் பண்ணுவேன். First, I'll open the emulator, I'll minimize it, I'll start writing the code. So, நான் முடிக்கிறதுக்கும் emulator start ஆகிறதுக்கும் கரெக்டா இருக்கும். So, I'll execute my application. Okay. Wait, I'll try one more time or we'll leave. Okay, girls, it's taking time. Okay, tomorrow I'll execute and show you. Okay, how it looks like. I'll execute and show you. 1 minute wait. I'll one more time. I'll take the attendance. Wait. Okay, thank you, girls. Now you can leave. Okay, so I'll send you the instructions in your group. What you're going to do in this weekend. Okay, I'll tell you the instructions in your group. Thank you, girls.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.